Poker Joe here, back again with another Showdown video. This time trying a variation of the team I used last time. I've got most of the team is still the same. I've got Zapdos, standard defog Zapdos, defog in the hope that either Volcarona or Dragonite will sweep. The sweepers are the same, the core's the same. The two differences are I decided to put Choice Scarf on Tapu Lele instead of Choice Spec so that we can outspeed some other threats, such as like other Tapu Leles, for example. I also gave it Thunderbolt because otherwise it had Energy Ball before, and that meant it was just completely walled by Pokemon like Skarmory and Celesteela, those steel flying types. I also added Greninja. I said in the last recording that I needed some Water Stab and some Ice Stab, effectively Ice Stab with Protean on Greninja. Also got Gunk Shot for Tapus and Fairies like Clefable, and Substitute, which is a bit more niche of a choice, can catch out Pokemon that think they can switch in, outspeed and KO Greninja. Also gives us a lifeline if these 80% Gunk Shots or Hyper Beams, Hydro Pumps miss. Okay, so let's get right to it. I've already done a recording with this team, but unfortunately the quality of the recording was quite poor, so I decided not to show it. It was a shame as well because there were two really good battles in it. Okay, so I can see a Pharaoh lead here. Is that something worth predicting? Full Corona sweep? No, not with the Blissey there. Blissey is a bit of a problem. I think I'm going to lead with... I just realised I'm using the wrong team. Whoops. Let's just quit this. Lose some points, but you do. You go to the right team now. I'm sure we'll get those points right back. Hopefully. Okay, this team's much less OU than the other team. See a Coco lead, or Smeargle, obviously. Smeargle make a lot of sense. Volcarona sweep? No. I'm going to lead Venusaur so that Smeargle can't Spore as he leads with Marowak. Okay. Wonder if you predicted that. I'm not really sure how much Marowak does to Venusaur. I mean, it's probably still quite a lot, even with Thick Fat after Mega Evolving. You into Zapdos. I really did not expect them. The problem is Zapdos just gets walled by this thing. This was definitely an unexpected lead. I was going to Mega Evolve and Synthesis just to scout out how much. Oh, it's faster. Okay, that was a really bad play. Toxic, I guess. No, Leech Seed. Okay, that was a bad first turn. I always forget how slow Marowak is. It's a really slow Pokemon. He goes into Beedrill. Okay, that's a threat. I love Beedrill, Mega Beedrill as a Pokemon because it's just so good. Let's get to Zapdos. I think Zapdos does alright here. U-turn. Okay. Very good play on my opponent's end. Not doing very well to start with here. Opponent's got the momentum right now. Wonder what the switch will be into. Smeargle. Okay. I can see a Spore coming here. I predict that. Do I outspeed? 236. Probably not. It's probably max speed. I'm going to be predicting the Spore. Parting Shot. What is this? Okay. Interesting. Definitely not a standard Smeargle then. I'm just U-turning all over the place. It is a very good strategy, to be fair. The U-turns and the parting shots and the Volt switches. I'm sure Coco has a Volt switch as well. As he goes into that, okay. It's a weird choice. Unless he's got Brave Bird. Physical Coco? Quite possibly. Yeah. I called it, but I didn't do anything about it. I probably should have. Okay, Venusaur gets its health back on Superior and Smeargle, so I don't think it's worth letting this thing go down just yet. Wonder if he's Banded or Scarf. Oh no, he's Life Orb. He's definitely Life Orb. You've got to pay attention. I'm going to switch into Zapdos, hoping that he's not mixed. To be fair, he probably still doesn't enough with what he's got. Leech Seed might really help me out there. I'm just going to Roost. See, he's mixed. Gah! Bad start, bad start. And this is really bad now, because he's got Rocks up, and Dragonite and Volcarona are severely weakened. It's 394. God, Koko outspeeds Greninja. That's insane. No, I have no choice but to go into Lele here. Because Koko outspeeds and KOs everything else. Thankfully, Choice Scarf doesn't have any dark types on his team, so Psychic is very free. It does a lot to everything, actually. Tapu Lele could win this for me. Gone. Actually, I think Tapu Lele might just win. Okay, Sash. Gonna go into Volcarona. Oh, that was good. Right thing to do there. Look at Quiverdance up now. He hasn't shown Spore. Okay, let's do it. It's Quiverdance. Electric Surge. Do I outspeed Koko after a +1? Of course I do. Volk Sweep? Don't even care about rocks. I haven't got saving power ground against anything else. I'm just using that. But no one. I'll just Fiery Dance. That's enough to KO. Easy. I think I win now. Okay, he does actually outspeed because of Unburden. I assume he's Unburden. Just go Fiery Dance again. He's probably going to knock me out with an Acrobatics. Yep. Very good Mon Holucha. Does Lele live? Does Lele live? Yeah, for a second. Whew, barely. Okay. So I think now I can't switch out. This is the 427. That was a poor play on my opponent. He should know I'm Scarf because I outspeed Koko. I outsped Koko. My opponent made a terrible, terrible mistake there. There's no point in switching out because of Stealth Rocks. I'm just Psychic. Cool. I didn't play very well to start with there. I thought this opponent would end up being better, but forgot that I was Scarf Lele, and Scarf Lele just came through. Like, looking at his team, nothing could take a Psychic at all. Very offensive, but the problem is if you've got a Scarf Lele against that, then you're going to have a bad time. Okay, so okay, first game, nothing special. Let's try again. Okay, much bulkier this time. Much more difficult to deal with. I don't want to just lead Volk. That takes on pretty much everything. Well, it takes on Heatran. Or I could lead Zapdos. I think Zapdos is fairly safe. Zapdos does well here, actually. Everything apart from the Tyranitar. Really. As he leads Heatran. That's cool. Just wanted to lead Zapdos to get rid of any rocks that come up immediately, which is what I'd expect him to do right now. I go for the Thunderbolt. Get rid of that balloon, which is great. Ancient power. Okay. Weird. That only becomes a problem for me if he gets the boosts. Which I am a little bit afraid of, actually. Ancient power for those Zapdoses. That's 44. I'm just going to go for another Thunderbolt. Not quite sure what this guy's doing. I take a lot less damage from Ancient Power if I Roost, because I lose that flying type. Right. I will be really upset if he gets the boosts. I can't afford to lose Zapdos. If he gets the boost to this turn, Thunderbolt doesn't carry. I'm just going to go Thunderbolt again. 5%. Toxic, okay. Don't know why he didn't just do that to start with, because he wasn't getting anywhere with those moves. Just going to Thunderbolt again. Like, what? I have not. My only move to hit this thing would be Thunderbolt, so I don't understand why he wouldn't just switch Gliscor in. I mean, I could have it in Power Ice, but this one doesn't. And I wasn't about to predict that. T-Tar comes in. Very, very scary Pokemon. Do I outspeed? Unless he's offensive, I don't think he will be. I can just Roost up. Yeah, I'll do that. Oh, Mega. Maybe he will. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's not good. That's interesting. I think I can still take that on. I'm not really sure, to be honest. Lele's still up, don't speeds it at +1. Should I just spend Zapdos now? Oh no. Just gonna Thunderbolt. Does nothing. I get the oh dear, that's so clutch. I needed that. There's no way he's going again. I think he might. I'm going to predict him to go for another Dragon Dance. I think he's greedy. Or just go for the Fire Punch, oh my word. Well, that was unfortunate, but at the same time, I paralysed him, so what can you do? Does Lele KO? It is modest. Paralysed. Could Bloom Doom with Volk. That should do the trick. Try that. Let's go, Bloom Doom. Oh, it doesn't kill. No way. Oh, I thought it would. Okay. I mean, it's not stab. Oh well. That was a misplay on my end. He's not going to switch out because... yeah. T-Tar goes down. Didn't show him Scarfed, which is cool. So then Gyarados is not Mega. So he goes into it now. To Venusaur. I think Dragonite could, and then no, I can't sweep with the Gliscor there. I'm going to Zapdos. Got to keep Dragonite alive though, because that chance he's still about. God, this guy just wants to sweep. I think I might live any one hit, so I'm just going to Thunderbolt. Unless he has Stone Edge, which of course he has. Oh dear. He's got 287. Okay, so I still outspeed the +1. I don't know if Psychic KOs. I think it will. This is a Tapu Lele. We'll find out I'm Scarfed here. Don't see him switching out. This guy doesn't seem to want to switch out. Wow. Why is my team so weak? This is crazy. So we're losing this one. This guy was really hell-bent on sweeping. Probably could have played it a bit better. You know, he does all of these. He does have a lot of threats. It's just not what I expected from this game at all. Fortunately, I don't have E-speed. So there we go. That's that one. Not great. I'll try one more. So many sweepers on his team. Okay. Azelf is one of my favourite Pokemon. I love it. I'm gonna lead Gren. Predicting that Orlando only leads Azelf. Should have thought about that actually. This thing's gonna set up rocks and explode. So I'm gonna go straight to Zapdos. He knows I've got Defog and he's gonna try and taunt me, so I'm gonna Thunderbolt. Or he goes for the knockoff. Interesting. I think he's gonna explode. I'm gonna Roost. Didn't power. Okay. Didn't do much. It's an interesting Azelf, not standard. Can't do that much to me, so I'm just going to defog this turn. Lando comes in. Predicted that Thunderbolt. I almost went for that. Cool. My team is very weak to rock type moves. Like Venusaur. U-turn. Cool. Now he gets the Azelf. Yeah, thought so. I need to be able to get the Mega off. And probably do it against Mimikyu. Or something like that. Let's predict that Psychic type move. Risky, but or the straight up. This thing doesn't outspeed. I'm gonna go for a substitute. Just in case he decides to switch. He goes for the knockoff. Interesting. Let's Hydro Pump and KO it then. Bye. Okay. He goes into Sceptile, which I think outspeeds when it megas. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think it's got like 150. Okay, this is quite bad. He's obviously going to aggress, isn't he? Vino. Indeed. I think I can live a D-Pulse. But yeah, he just switches, doesn't want to deal with it. I think he's going to sub. Or ground type move, one or the other. I'm just going to Giga Drain. As he doesn't sub. I don't think he is sub then, I think he would have gone for it then. In which case, I'm going to Leech Seed. As he gets to +2/+2, for Leech Seed. Leech Seed is so good. Toxicate now. God, that does so much. Maybe I should have tried the synthesis there. What I've made sure now is that Zygarde can't come in and just destroy me. 1,000 arrows is so good against me. Unfortunately, I probably want to keep this Venusaur alive. I'm pretty sure I do. What do I need the least? Gren's pretty useful. Lele's pretty useful. Dragonite doesn't outspeed Sceptile even at +1. I'll let Dragonite go. I think. Stupid 1000 arrow is so broken with the whole still hitting flying types things. So he's at 317. He's gonna outspeed everything. Maybe that wasn't the best play. Ugh, this is painful. I don't have priority, which I think might be an issue. I don't know how well Zapdos does. Pretty sure 1000 arrows would decimate it. I don't want to risk that either. Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna try it. 1000 arrows so broken. It just like hits flying types. It does. It's too good. Yes, I live. I should have defogged there. I've made a mistake. Actually. 65.8. Okay. Fingers crossed we live. Oh no. High rolls. And he lives as well. Ah! This is not good. Right. You'll get to a 3v4 at this point. Get rid of Volcarona. I played that wrong. I should have defogged. Mimikyu is a problem. I'm going to leave Venusaur because if he goes into something which I can... No, he doesn't. I might go U-turn. He does, yes. Should have just KO'd me there. That gives me the chance to synthesis. He goes into Mimikyu. Let's see, he goes for the Sword Stance. God, so much setup. I mean, I have a bit of setup on my team as well, but I just can't get it off. He's going to attack. Yeah. But I outstalled this. Okay, switches. Goes into Lando. I'm not quite sure how much Earthquake is going to do. It's going to Leech Seed. Or should I synthesis first to scout? No, I'm going to Leech Seed. I think he might. Okay, should have synthesized. Do I outspeed Sceptile? I think so. It's going to be close actually. Let me figure it out actually. Sceptile's 427. 289. Yes, just. That's good. This thing can't, well, it does get Sword Stance actually. So, I'm going to sack Venusaur since it's on the off chance that he does something strange, like Giga Drain. I think Lele might win. It'll be Moonblast. Because I'm Scarfed, I outspeed everything. Even Gren, unless he's Scarfed as well. Moonblast, because Gren is Dark type. There's no point in Psychic. If he switches, that's probably the worst thing he can do. There we go. Mimikyu now. Yeah. Does Shadow Claw KO me? It's gonna break the disguise. Either way. Yeah, it does. Okay. Grand time. If he goes for Shadow Claw, this will be great. Don't think it will. Okay. Twinkle tackle. You can't Shadow Sneak me anymore. Oh, he lives. Oh, if I'd subbed there. Okay, didn't do very well in those 3 games. First one was good, the other 2 was not. So I'm going to end it here. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and peace.